Hey guys, it's Alan, and today we'll be reflecting on my purchase of this desk 2 months ago. So it's the Matrix Sit Stand Executive Electric Desk. It's 1.5 meters by 70 centimeters, and at the time I bought it for $399. And yeah, I've had it for 8 weeks, so it's been quite a bit. In that time, the price of the desk has actually gone up by $30 Aussie dollars. So mainly in this review I will be talking about the pros and cons for this desk, and also some other questions related to it. So first off, I'm going to start with the pros and cons. The pros are that it's affordable, so it's at a decent price compared to competitors. When I was looking at this desk online, there were some desks for $699 for a similar spec. With a different company, which is sort of outside of my budget range. Like, I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend, or thousands even, and this was at a perfect price point at $399. And it looked pretty clean. It also was available at my local Officeworks store, so I could go pick it up and I could get it pretty quickly. It was in stock, and it happened to be the last one that they had in stock. They do have an option for a 1.2 meter long one, but I think you'll find that it might be a bit small to work with. Moving on, there are also 4 modes or 4 buttons for memory that can store memory settings. If you want to store one for standing, or if you want to store one for sitting, you can also do that. Also, with the other 2 memory functions, you can just change it to maybe a different height if you need to do that. And it's pretty easy to operate. I think with the height, it is good for my liking. But I think if you might be a bit taller, it might be a bit low, because currently it goes to 116 centimeters high, and it goes about 71 centimeters in its low setting. So if you're taller than, I don't know, if you're taller than 100 or 6 feet, then you may find that it might be a bit low. So just keep that in mind. But I don't think it should be a problem. If you are like me and you have a monitor mount and you have your monitors, and you can pretty easily just adjust the monitors so your eyes are level with your monitors. Other than that, I think even if you're 6'3", you should still be able to use your keyboard well without any discomfort. Now onto the cons that I've been noticed in the past 2 months. It can wobble because there's no no supporting beam to support the table. So that sometimes causes it to wobble if you are having it in the high height setting configuration. So I just try to not wobble it too much. I just try to keep my movements like slow and not too fast. But I think the design could be changed to include a supporting beam. But the only limitation with that is it might actually restrict your leg room. So that might be why they didn't include that. So it's just a minor thing. I mean, it's like $399, and it's a pretty good price. They would have to make it heavier or something like that to stabilize it. It's already about the desk is already about 48.4 kilos, so it's already quite heavy. So unless you wanted to compromise ease of setting it up and all that, then yeah, you probably wouldn't want to make it heavier. And it does have a weight capacity of 100 kilos. Now onto the setup. It does take time to set up. The website says that it should take you 35 minutes, which is not true. I think that's only true if you have 2 people who already know how to set up these desks and can set it up pretty quickly. Whereas if you're trying for the first time, and if you're lucky to have another person to help you, then it might take you just under 2 hours to set up. The only thing is that it probably took me 2 hours to set up because we actually messed up the position of the legs. They were on the wrong way around, so we had to so disassemble the table again and then reverse the legs so that they were right. So just keep in mind that you pay attention to the instructions, because the legs are like right and left, so you need to have it in the correct position in order for it to register on the controls as the correct height and not opposite. So yeah, that's basically those things. Is it worth the cost? I think so. Definitely pretty good compared to other models. Does it help with a sore back or your posture? Yeah, I think it can, because I have at least had the option to change it to my liking if I like. The build quality is good for the price. I can't really be fussy with the price at all, but yeah, just maybe stability would be a good thing. And we've already covered how long it takes to assemble. Is it easy to assemble? Probably a bit difficult if you don't pay attention to the instructions. So you could technically get someone else to assemble it for you if you have the money to do that. If you are time poor. And can you fit a mount to it? Yes, you can. So I've fitted my Kogan mount, which I'll be doing a review of in the next coming weeks. And because the desk can support 100 kilos, I can put my mount on, put my two monitors on. My monitors are about 4 kilos each, so it's pretty easy to support. I can put my speaker there, and it's really stable along with the Kogan mount, so it's really no issues at all there. So it's definitely nice to have. Yeah, but I guess also other features that it does have are an anti-crush feature. So if you happen to have anything obstructing the desk when it's going down, it will register an error and stop moving down, which is really handy, or moving up for that matter. So that's a really good thing to have that I'm really happy with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative with this review. If you like this, then please do like the video. If you want to see more of these types of videos or around technology, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon and toggle all notifications. Other than that, I'll see you guys later on the next video.